Court pertaining to the investigation into the AI-17 crash, which of course killed 242 people. The Supreme Court has now sought responses from the DGCA, the Aircraft Accident Investigation Bureau, and also the Center on a Public Interest Litigation, which had sought independent and expeditious investigations into the crash that took place in Ahmedabad on the 12th of June this year. It said a sentence from the preliminary probe report, which had, according to some interpretations, attributed blame to pilot error for the crash, was unfortunate. Let me go across to my colleague Harish, who's been tracking these updates very closely in the Supreme Court. What did the Supreme Court actually say in its oral observations, Harish, about pilot error? Because was it the report that the Supreme Court was criticizing, or was it the narrative and the interpretations built around the report which appeared to be attributing blame to the pilots for the crash?
Yes, Siddharth, the Supreme Court has expressed concern over the selective leak of the preliminary inquiry report, which, remember, had fueled a media narrative blaming pilot error for the crash of the Air India flight. The court, as you rightly said, orally observed that the selective and piecemeal publication of the preliminary inquiry report was very unfortunate, and till the inquiry is complete, it is important to maintain absolute confidentiality. This is what Justice Suryakant has stressed. The court was hearing a PIL seeking an independent court-monitored investigation into the crash of the Air India flight, the Dreamliner, which took place shortly after its takeoff from Ahmedabad airport, killing 260 people on June 12th. Advocate Prashant Bhushan, appearing for the petitioner, submitted that a 5-member team had been constituted to investigate the accident, of which 3 members are serving officers of the DGCA. He argued that this raised a serious conflict of interest, since the role of the DGCA itself was under scrutiny. In fact, he asked, how can officers of this very organization, whose role is likely to be examined by a part of the inquiry, this is what Prashant Bhushan said. In fact, this PIL has demanded a full disclosure of all flight data.
Like you said, Harish, notices have now been sent to the Center, to the DGCA, and also the AAIB. We'll wait and see as to what the responses are to this PIL as well. Many thanks for taking us through those details. We'll take a